problems on the empirical formula and molecular formula. These are the very important problems, and also I am going to make it as a very simplest way to understand these type of problems. So question has given a compound, any compound, we are going to find out that one. A compound that contains 4.07% of the hydrogen, 24.47% of the carbon and 71.65% of the chlorine. What are the elements? Hydrogen has given, carbon and chlorine. And its molar mass is 98.96 gram per mole. Its molar mass has given. Then you need to calculate that one. What are its empirical formula and molecular formula? When he has given the elements, individual elements with their respective percentage composition. So what we have to do? We have to calculate this empirical and molecular formula, and this is the way of the I am going to represent very simple manner. So what we should do here? We make it this one. Okay, it's make it like a chart like this. So we should find out the element. What are the elements? This is simplest way. I am going to make it as a very simple way. So you should find out the element. What are the element has given? You just make it them. Hydrogen has given. Hydrogen has given. Carbon has given. And chlorine has given. So you write like this here. So element has given. First I am coming with carbon. First I take carbon. Next I take hydrogen and I take chlorine. So what are the elements present here? Carbon element, hydrogen element and chlorine element. You should write there with the respective percentage composition. So carbon percentage composition is how much? Carbon has given 24.47%. 24.47%. Similarly, hydrogen has given 4.07%, and remaining is chlorine has given 71.65%. So we need to calculate this. So several steps will be there. So step 1, you should write these elements. You should write the percentage composition, and you should write also its own atomic masses. Come to its atomic mass of the carbon. You know that. So atomic mass is 12, and atomic mass of hydrogen is 1, and atomic mass of chlorine is 35.5. So atomic mass is different, percentage composition is different. You know very well about this atomic mass, and they have given the percentage composition. Then what you have to do? Our next step. First step is writing like this, and you are going to convert these percentage into grams. Very important. Suppose if 100 gram contains 4.07% of hydrogen, like this, in a given 100%. So carbon has contained 24.47%, like this 71.65% of the chlorine. So we need to calculate this in gram. So what you have to do? Our next step proceeds that percentage composition. You must. This is the percentage composition. You must divide it by their own atomic mass. Why? Because we are going to calculate in terms of gram. Why? Because our given has molar mass as given in gram. So like this, we are going to convert into this percentage composition into grams. So percentage composition has given of this carbon. First I take the carbon. So has given 24.47% composition. Then you need to divide by its own atomic mass. Its own atomic mass is carbon. Carbon atomic mass is 12. So okay, write like this. You should write here. And similarly, percentage composition of this hydrogen. Hydrogen has given 4.07, and what its atomic mass? Its own respective hydrogen atomic mass is to 1. Right? You should divide by 1. Then come for the chlorine. Chlorine is percentage composition is how much? Has given 71.65% and divided by its own atomic mass 35.5. So we are going to convert like this, and also we should calculate here. So when you divide this 24.47 divided by 12, it's get nearly around 2.02 gram of the carbon. Out of 100 gram, carbon has 2.02 gram. Okay. Then similarly, go for this one, hydrogen. So 4.01 is nothing but 4.07 only. And this 71.65 you should divide it by 35.5. So what you are going to get? You are going to get nearly 2.01 gram of this chlorine. So our step 2 has completed. You should write this all the given parameters, and you need to convert this one into grams by divided by atomic mass. Next, our step is divide the values by smallest number. So by looking these numbers 2.02, 4.07 and 2.01, you should mark it as among them which one is the smallest number, you should make it down. So this is the smallest number among these points. What you have to do? So you should divide the whole values. You should divide these given these values divided by simplest smallest number. So like this 2.02, it should be divided by 2.01 because this is the smallest number, and this 4.07 divided by 2.01 and 2.01 divided by 2.0. Like this you are going to divide this one. So I am going to write here 2.02 divided by smallest number 2.01. Similarly 4.07 divided by 2.01, and also last one is 2.01 divided by 2.01. Because 2 are the similar numbers, 2 1 are 2, and here also 2 1 are 2. So this is the, and here 4.07 2.07. I think nearly is 2.02 something it will come. So you need not worry about this one. So come to this last table. You should make it as a rounding of the whole numbers. Okay, you make it as a rounding of the numbers. Okay, rounding, you know that one. So here 1 has given. I am going to make it its own round is 1, and 2.02 I am going to convert it as 2 only because I am going to rounding of them. And similarly it is 1. So after getting these values, so these values are very important. These values are very important. So remaining 2 steps are very important. So that step is called, you should find out the empirical formula. You know that very simple I tell, empirical formula. Carbon, you got that carbon, you see this element carbon, its rounding of value as number 1, that means carbon is 1. And come to here hydrogen, so how many is there? 2 hydrogen, I mean CH2, and chlorine has given this one 1. So I mean its empirical formula I can write as CH2Cl. CH2Cl. So like this we are going to find out the empirical formula and also molecular formula. Let's continue with this is not here, this is not completed. The remaining 2 steps are very important. Let's calculate this. After rounding of the numbers carbon, hydrogen, chlorine, there will be the ratio as 1:2:1 that I am going to write here. So that is called empirical formula. So carbon has 1, right? Hydrogen has 2 and chlorine has 1. So 1. So simply I can write as CH2Cl. So this is our empirical formula. You came to know after the rounding of those values 1:1, that is in the ratio. Carbon has 1, hydrogen has 2, chlorine has 1. And what is the mass of this empirical formula? So you know that carbon. So how much will be there? 12 plus hydrogen 2 into 1. 2 plus 1 into 35.5. You are going to get the value almost nearly 49.5. So then you should go for this one. N is equal to molecular mass divided by empirical formula mass. Why you want to require this N? Because N is required to find out the final answer of the molecular formula. So N is equal to molecular mass divided by empirical formula mass. Molecular mass has given in the question. So that is 98.96 gram per mole, and that should be divided by this empirical formula mass 49.5. Whatever 98.96 it has given, that is the molar mass or molecular mass of that compound, and this 49.5 is the empirical formula mass. Then after this calculation you are going to get value as 1.99, that should be near to value as 2. It should be nearly equal to 2. Okay, right? Then this is the value of N. So this is the value of N. Then we should find out the molecular formula. Molecular formula is equal to empirical formula. What is the empirical formula here? This is the empirical formula, and this is the empirical formula mass. Okay. So empirical formula has given CH2Cl. Then you should multiply it into N. What is the value of N? N is 2. So final answer is 2 times carbon into 2 times. It is called C2. Hydrogen 2 is there already. So 2 into 2, hydrogen has 4. Cl1 is there, into 2 times Cl2. So this is the molecular formula of the given compound. Let's see one more problem. So a compound contains 5.88% of hydrogen 94.12% of oxygen, and its molar mass has given 34 gram per mole, and what are its empirical formula and molecular formula. So what we are going to do, we are going to very first, because we came to know how to solve the very easiest find way. So find hydrogen and oxygen, you are going to mark it here. So what are the elements here? Hydrogen element and oxygen element, right? So hydrogen has given the percentage composition 5.88, and this one has given 94.12%. You know this atomic mass of the hydrogen is 1 and oxygen is 16, and next process is percentage composition divided by its atomic mass. So what is the percentage composition of hydrogen? Hydrogen has given 5.88 divided by its atomic mass. So because we are going to calculate in terms of grams, so that's why you should divide it by atomic mass. And similarly this one, oxygen 94.12 divided by 16. So what you are going to get values as 5.8 divided by 1 is nothing but 5.88 only. And after the calculation of this 94.12 divided by 16, you are going to get nearly 5.882. So these are the percentage composition divided by atomic mass values you are going to get in terms of these grams. Then what you are to do? You are going to select for the very smallest number among them. Which one is the smallest? So this is 5.82. This is not the smallest, and this will be the, because of the here anything will be if not anything, then you are writing 0. Then which is the smallest number, and you should divide it by the smallest number. These values, only two values should be there. So I am going to write first one 5.88 divided by 5.88, and this one 5.882 divided by smallest number 5.88. So what you get values after this calculation? You are going to get value 1, and after the calculation of this one, looking like very similar, but you are very slightly reduction there, 0.99 will be there. So then come to this rounding of number, last table of this one, rounding of the values into whole numbers. So here 1 is nothing but 1, and this 0.99 will be there. I am going to nearest value is what? Simplified figures. 0.99 is nothing but similar to its value is 1. So I can tell that oxygen, each element, that is hydrogen and oxygen, will be having the empirical formula as O1H1. So remaining step is we are going to find out the molecular formula, and also we should write the empirical formula. How we can write? So after the rounding of the values of hydrogen and oxygen, they will be the ratio as 1:1. So I am going to write the empirical formula as H1O1. So that is they are the same ratio, right? They will be in the same ratio 1:1. So H1O1, that I am going to write as H2O. So it is the empirical formula of the given compound. So then what is your aim? You should find out the empirical formula of the mass. Hydrogen has one atomic number, so its atomic mass is also 1, plus oxygen is 1 atom, and into their atomic mass, that is called 16. So 1 plus 16 is equal to 17 gram. So then molecular mass divided by empirical formula mass. Molecular mass has given, so 34 gram per mole divided by empirical formula mass has given, that is 17. We have calculated this one 17. So 34 divided by 17 is nothing but nearly 2 ounce. It's a 2 value. So after this, molecular formula is equal to, this is the final step. Molecular formula is equal to empirical formula (N). So what is your empirical formula? This is our empirical formula HO into what is the value of N here? N is 2. So our final compound is H2O2. H2O2. H2O is nothing but hydrogen peroxide. This is the till we have seen the only 3 compound has given. 3 elements has given, 2 elements has given. Now he has given the 4 elements: carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, and nitrogen, with their respective percentage composition, and has given molar mass and has given the atomic mass. So we are going to find out the empirical formula and the molecular formula, like we have seen last of previous 2 problems like this also. So without wasting the time, we should write the elements what has given here. Carbon has given, and the next hydrogen has given, oxygen has given, and nitrogen has given. So you should write this percentage composition of carbon is 51.28, and hydrogen has given 99.40, and oxygen has given 27.35 and nitrogen has given 11.97 percentage has given, and their respective atomic mass has given carbon has 12, hydrogen 1, oxygen 16, nitrogen has 14. Then you need to calculate this one in terms of grams, then that's why you should do it by atomic mass. So percentage composition formula is at 51.28 divided by 12 and 1 rate, and 9.40 divided by 1 and 27.35 and going to multiply with the 16 because of their its own respective atomic masses only, and 11.97 divided by 14. Then what you are going to get the values after this division? It gets 4.27 gram, and 9.40 divided by 1 is nothing but answer is 9.40 only, and when you divide by 27.35 divided by 16, you will get answer as 1.71, and similarly 11.97 which is going to divide by 14, you are going to get a value as 0.86. Then what you have to do, you are going to select the very smallest number among these compounds. So smallest number is 0.86. So each number it should be divided by 0.86. So I will write 4.27 divided by 0.86 and 9.40 divided by 0.86 and 1.71 divided by 0.86 and this 0.86 divided by 0.86. So what you are going to get the values here? So divide this 4.27 divided by 0.86, you are going to get the value as 4.07 or 4.06, and this 0.86 divided by 0.86 it gives value as 1, and 9.40 divided by 0.86 nearly you are going to get value as 10.93 or 94, and 1.71 divided by 0.86 you are going to get around value as 1.98 something. So next you are going to rounding of these numbers. So rounding of numbers means 4.9397 is rounded up to 5. Rounding of the numbers, 10.9 is nearly 11 and 1.98 is nearly value as 2 and 1 as it is. So you can tell that the empirical formula of this carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen respectively 5, 11, 2, 1. So let's find out the molecular formula. After finding the rounding of numbers, carbon, hydrogen, oxygen and nitrogen, they will be in the ratio 5, 11 to 1 respectively. So I write the C5, hydrogen has 11, oxygen has 2 and nitrogen has 1. Then we are going to find out the empirical formula mass, that is nothing but 5 number of the carbon and its atomic mass is 12. So 5 into 12 plus hydrogen has 1 into 11. So because 11 number and its atomic mass is 1, plus oxygen has 2 times of the oxygen element, oxygen atoms. So its atomic mass is 16, plus nitrogen is 1 into 14. So you are going to get this after multiply these values. You are going to get the final answer of this one, 117 gram. N is equal to molecular mass divided by empirical formula mass. Molecular mass has already given, that is 234 gram per mole divided by our empirical formula mass has given 117 gram. So you are going to get the answer as 2. N is equal to 2. Then you are going to substitute the value of N is equal to 2 and empirical formula, that is C5H11O2N1. Empirical formula has given, we have found empirical formula, we got this one, C5H11O2N1 into 2. So how to calculate this one? C carbon 5 into 2, that is 10. Hydrogen 11 into 2, that is 22. Then oxygen 2 into 2, 4, and nitrogen is 1 into 2. So this is the way of finding the molecular formula of the given compound.